In the ancient deserts of Egypt, death was never the end. People believed it was only the beginning of another journey, a journey to the afterlife. And the one who guided that journey was Anubis. He had the body of a man and the black head of a jackal. He was calm, silent, and always watching. When someone died, families called his name. They believed Anubis would protect the soul, guide it through darkness, and bring it safely to its final resting place. He did 3 things. He prepared the body for the afterlife. He guarded the tomb from evil spirits. And he guided the soul through the underworld. To the people, he was not a god of fear, but a god of order. Where there was death, there was also Anubis, walking beside every soul, keeping balance between life and death. When someone died, their family prepared a special ceremony, a ceremony watched over by Anubis. He was the first to arrive, silent, patient. He touched the body with calm hands, as if waking it for a new journey. People believed that if the body was not protected, the soul would be lost forever. So, Anubis taught humans how to preserve the body, how to wrap it in linen, use sacred oils, and speak prayers to keep the spirits safe. This was the beginning of mummification. Every band of cloth was like a promise that death was not the end. When the last prayer was said, Anubis placed a golden charm over the heart. It was called the scarab, the symbol of rebirth. Then he whispered softly, "Walk with courage. The journey begins now." And the soul would rise ready to face the world of the dead. When the body was buried, the soul began its journey. But the afterlife was not an easy road. It was a place of shadows and silence. Anubis walked beside each soul, his eyes glowing faintly in the dark. He said nothing, but his presence brought calm. He carried a golden scale, the scale of truth. To reach the next world, the heart of the dead had to be weighed. On one side of the scale, the heart. On the other, a feather, pure and white. If the heart was lighter than the feather, the soul could pass into the field of reeds, a peaceful land where no one ever grew old. But if the heart was heavy, filled with lies or cruelty, it was devoured by a monster, and the soul vanished forever. Through it all, Anubis watched quietly. He did not judge. He only revealed the truth. For those whose hearts were pure, the long journey finally ended in a place called the Field of Reeds. There, the sun never set. Golden light danced on calm rivers, and fields of tall reeds swayed in a gentle wind. Souls walked among their loved ones again. They built homes, tended gardens, and felt peace, as if life had begun once more, but without pain, without fear. Anubis never stayed there long. He would stand at the edge of the horizon, watching silence. For his duty was not to rest, but to guide the next soul through the darkness. To the Egyptians, this was not death. It was balance. The body returned to the earth, and the soul to the light. For the people of Egypt, Anubis wasn't just a god. He was the one they trusted to take care of the dead. They believed he walked beside every soul on its way to the afterlife. Everyone respected him and feared him a little too, because no one knew what he really wanted. Some people said that even after his temples were gone, Anubis still walked in the desert at night, not to take souls, but to find something that was lost long ago. Maybe a truth the gods didn't want anyone to know. The old priests never talked about it. But in the deepest tombs of Egypt, his mark can still be found. a sign that his story isn't over yet. Some say Anubis never disappeared, that he still watches over the dead and the living. Deep under the sands of Egypt, there are tombs no one dares to open, each sealed with his symbol. People believe that if those tombs are ever opened, Anubis will return, not to bring death, but to protect something even greater. What that secret is, we'll talk about it soon, right here on this channel, where the gods still live through their stories.